TKO, what are they doing for WWE? Now, I'll start this off by saying, at no shape or form do I miss Vince McMahon.
Is Prince Pretty, and this is Wrestling's Behind the Curtain.
Yee. You already know what it is, your boy Chance. You saw the thumbnail, so we're gonna get right back into it. First off, make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff, get all that out of the way. We got a free Discord, free merch, all the good stuff. Not free merch, but free Discord, got merch, all the good stuff. Check it out. So, you saw the thumbnail, like I said. TKO, what are they doing for WWE? Now, I'll start this off by saying, at no shape or form do I miss Vince McMahon. We already know. But we do have to give respect. Like as far as we wouldn't have WWE right now. I don't know if we would have AEW, TNA, all that good stuff without Vince McMahon because of his vision for wrestling in the 80s and 90s and some of the 2000s. So we're not going to say that he didn't do what he did. But as far as missing him, no, I don't miss Vince McMahon at all. Selling to TKO was business wise, it was great for WWE, obviously. I mean, now we got the Netflix deal. They're obviously like all people in sports, like from baseball, football, everyone's trying to get a piece of WWE in some kind of way, partnership, some kind of way. The ads in the ring, all that stuff. Um, I'm speaking to you as a supporter, someone that watches, aka what you guys would call a fan. I don't like the word fan because I feel like it's, fanatic, like no shade to you fanatics, but I feel like a fanatic is they cross lines. Like they're the type of people that run up to you in the airport and instead of like waving to you just to wave, like to say, "Oh, I mess with you, like I appreciate you," or if you have to go to the far, so be like, "Hey, may I have a picture?" Or I do happen to have something I was wondering if you could sign, like, even though I think that's a little too pushy, but at least asking. Not the ones that come bring 75 boxes of Funko Pops and shirts and magazines and just stalk them. That's to me a fanatic, a fan. So I say supporter. But I say that to say, this is the perspective I'm giving you for this video. I feel, or I wish, that Triple H and Stephanie would have just bought it. I don't know if they could afford the tag that was on that Vince was doing, like not trying to pocket watch, but I would have preferred if they bought it. But Vince being Vince, of course, he didn't do that. He went to the highest bidder, which he's already old and towards that way. I don't see why he would do that because I don't see him giving back to people. But hey, I don't know. I don't know him, so I'm not gonna say all that. But the point is, I would have rather have him sold it to his daughter and his son-in-law. Then I feel like Triple H would have had reigns to do what he wanted to do, like to actually book how he wants. He's still petty because the stuff with AEW, we can talk about that another day. But booking shows on AEW's WrestleMania, I get it. Haters gonna say it's business. You're not supposed to be doing all that. Like, I mean, you're supposed to be doing that. Like, it's business. Like, you don't care about the company. I get it. But at one point, AAA said there weren't competition. So why are they now? But anywho, that's a whole other topic. And if you want to hear me rant about that, put it in the comments. But the point is, I feel like he could have did whatever he wanted. To book whatever he wanted to book the way he wanted to book it, do everything the way he wanted to do it. And I feel like some of the things that are going on wouldn't really be a thing. Like I feel like TKO is definitely responsible or part of the reason why they're on Netflix, which is a cool thing. That streaming thing, that's a whole nother world. Like people don't really traditionally watch cable anymore. So that's groundbreaking and is dope. but like 85 ads like per segment is crazy. I'm like literally watching the show, and every 4 or 5 seconds, I mean, it's exaggeration. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, but I feel like every minute and a half, 2 minutes, there's a commercial break. Something good is happening, commercial break. I thought we were going on Netflix to not have commercial breaks, but obviously, we got commercials. The new thing that they've been talking about, that's been rumored online that I talked about briefly, they supposedly don't want people to curse during events that are being filmed and obviously broadcast. I said it briefly. I understand. If you're on a live event like SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, you're panning to the crowd, which is another thing. I don't know if it's a TKO thing because UFC does this, but they have every show they have to show me what star is in the building. Like I don't care that who can I say that's a star? I don't care that Travis Scott is there. No disrespect to you, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out names. I don't care that Ben Stiller's there. Like, I don't care. Like, it's cool. Oh, they're a wrestling fan. That's dope. But you don't have to tell me every Monday, every Friday. I don't need to know. Or every pay-per-view. I don't need to know that. You know? But I feel like they do that all the time. Then, not only that, but I feel like, oh, that's what I was talking about. Went to the left. But I feel like I get it. So if you're interviewing like Quavo, because I think he did this recently, and I think it was for what event? Backlash was it? He was at some event that just had some pay-per-view that just happened. Obviously they pan in on him, they get the close up, and then he does the. Obviously, I get it. You don't want that, especially with the ads and the PG. You don't want all that, so I get it. But as far as like not having the holy moments or or this awesome, like come on, that's wrestling. That's what we love. We love to see that. So to not do all that and to ban that is crazy. What else did they got going on right now? Um, all the ads in the middle of the ring. That is so ugly. Again, I get it because it's bringing in money, which I think that has to be a TKO thing, but I could be wrong again. But having different advertisements in the middle of the ring is so ugly to the ring. Maybe if you wanted to put it outside on I don't even know what you call it. Well, it's not a ring post, but if you wanted to put it outside on the little john where people get slammed on, then I get it. But in the middle of the ring, and it's not even one. Like we'll have a prime, we'll have I don't even know what else, but they have beers. And they have like 15 different, like it just looks like a race car. I don't like it. That's crazy. But even like some of the storylines, some of the things that are happening, I don't feel like it's Triple H's full vision. The stuff with The Rock. We can go into that. That's like an 18-hour video. The Rock obviously has a high stature. And he's obviously him. But with TKO, he has a high position, and obviously with Nick Khan, all that stuff. So I think if it was up to Triple H, some of these decisions wouldn't have been made that have been made. We're not going to get into the whole WrestleMania thing because I can be here forever. Because that was crazy. Didn't make no damn sense. But you get what I'm saying. I don't think Triple H would do all that. But since it's a TKO thing, I think they're allowed to do certain things. Like to me, TKO, and this is a rant. So if you haven't figured it out now, if you're looking for the logic, you're not going to find it. It's just a rant. So follow me with the rant. Participate. Put in the comments. Let me know how you feel. But I feel like TKO, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's no one there that are legit wrestling supporters. They may have liked something or like someone that's involved, but I don't think they grew up saying, oh, I remember Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon. I remember when Terry and Ultimate Warrior went at it. I can remember when um Roddy Piper is the pit moment. I can remember what's something recent. Seth Rollins cashing in on Roman and Brock. I don't think they're the type of people. I think they have the suits, they have the ties, they have the money, they have the wallets, and they're like, look, we acquired you. Is that a word? Yeah, whatever. We bought you for the sole purpose of making money. You guys make money. We want to make more money. So this is the things we're going to do. I don't care about storylines. I don't care about people. I don't care about who's what or who the fans love, or supporters love. I don't care about all that shit. All I care about is we're trying to capitalize. We're trying to get more money. We're multi-million. Now we're trying to be in the, I think we're the billionaires now, in the billionaire business, but we're trying to take it to the next level. That's all we care about. So whoever the fans of the fans love Cross, that's cool. It's good for them. I don't give a shit because I'm trying to make money. So if fans love him, that's dope for them. But we know that they love Roman. So we're bringing Roman back, which is no shade to either one because I love them both very much. So it's no shade to them. But it's like, oh, okay, so what's going to make us money? Cool, we're going to promote them. Even if they're on their way out or there should be somebody else being pushed or a different story makes sense, it don't matter. Which this doesn't make sense. Who's selling the most shirts? Okay, cool. That's who they should push. That's who the fans obviously care about, but they don't care about that. They just care about, all right, put this out, put that out, put this out. Let's do it. That's all I see happening. I almost knocked over my computer with this rant. But the whole point of the rant, like I said, is I don't think TKO, from a fan supporter's perspective, is doing good. I've noticed supporters say it's not as good as it used to be. It's kind of boring. I've seen some content creators on Instagram say, hey, I'm not going to really be doing recaps on Raw or SmackDown because it's just not really fun no more, or it's not interesting at the moment. So I'm just going to take a mental break and relax for a little bit, but I'll be back. That's what I've been noticing. I've been noticing a lot of people kind of going over to the AEW side again, which again, I don't know why. And that could be another rant, but I don't know why you're hating on it because they're two different things. But we had Vince and it was going downhill. Everyone loved AEW. Triple H took over. Everybody hated AEW. It started going up. Now WWE is kind of doing this thing where it's trying to find out where it's supposed to be going, which I actually think the NXT might be a more watched program right now. Besides the obvious, the CM Punks, the Romans, the Seths. Besides that, as far as show wise, I think more people are actually more in tune into NXT. Could be wrong, but that's what I believe. Um, but now that it's starting to do whatever it's doing, more people are back into AEW. Like that should say something. Like I think TKO needs to still do what they do to actually to make money. Obviously, it's a business. You want money on your return. I mean, you want a return on your investment. So I get it. But they just let Triple H or whoever do what they do and then throw in little suggestions like, what do you think about this? And obviously, I don't mean by suggestion because if you own it, it's kind of like whatever I say goes. But you know what I mean? There should be the respect to be like, hey, we're thinking about putting an ad in the nose ring. What do you think that's going to do for your fan base? Like, you think they're going to be cool with it, or you think that's going to be not it? Vince always wanted money, but he didn't want no damn ads in the middle of the ring. So, like I said, I can make this rant forever. But I'm gonna stop it there. Put in the comments. I mean, do you agree with TKO and what they've been doing? Do you feel like the product has changed since TKO's been involved? Do you feel like it isn't? I'm tripping, ain't nothing different. Like they just doing what they're doing, or what? Like chime in. I want to read your comments. I want to reply. I want to see what you got to say. So, and again, we're trying to get to 50,000 before SummerSlam, so please hit that like, spam it, and hit that subscribe. Help me get to 50,000 and put us up there. So. Make sure you join the Discord. It's free if you want to chat. Get the merch, support the channel, be a YouTube member, get the membership, and do all that good stuff. So, yeah, be yourself.